Black Canary here, quoting a poem from KRS-One called False Pride. There's a reason why it's called that, just so you know. And if you grew up in the 80s like I did, you know who KRS-One is. A great hip-hop artist, as like many other hip-hop artists. But this poem has a message, so here you go. A mystical teacher sat by the seaside. It was about 5 o'clock, 'cause we heard the free ride. Anyway, the teacher was talking in stride, sitting upon a rock that was wide, warning against false pride. "Come to where I reside," a woman cried. And the teacher replied, "Do you serve your fish fried?" "Yes, with potato salad on the side." Then the teacher replied, "Well, where do you reside?" She said, "Upon the hillside. It's not a far ride. If you came to have dinner, I would be so gratified." The teacher replied, "It's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you decide." The woman replied, 7 o'clock, do you like stir-fried? The teacher was coming to the house where she resides, so she purified with pesticides, called her friends up nationwide. Some of her friends were tongue-tied, they felt so glorified. She made steamed fish, baked fish, fish that was fried, soup, steamed vegetables, and potato salad on the side. You could smell the bread in the oven far and wide, natural juices and water purified. Organic fruits brought in from the countryside with silver forks and knives placed side by side. You could not be dissatisfied. Looking out the window, staring at the mountainside, you would have died. 6:59, she's swollen with pride as the moment intensified. There was a knock from outside. She opens the door, for the teacher has arrived. But to her surprise, it was a bum who cried, "Please, I smelt the bread from outside, one piece." And then she replied, "The teacher is coming. He's soon to have arrived. You're making me look bad. Now come on now, step aside." The bum then replied, "When I say I'm hungry, I haven't lied. Give me some of that chicken that you just fried." She replied, "Chicken? Fried? No, that's for the teacher. You're not purified." Then she slammed the door and went back inside. She sat on the couch with the TV guide. She looked at the clock. It was 7:09, then 7:30. He still hasn't arrived. 8 o'clock, she's on the downside. 9 o'clock, by now she's teary-eyed. She's pissed off and her anger multiplied. She cried, then fell asleep, dissatisfied. Next day, she woke up and was preoccupied with meeting the mystical teacher who lied. Where could he hide? She ran down by the seaside. He was there teaching about false pride. "You lied!" she cried. "You lied! You said you'd be there at 7 o'clock and you lied." The teacher replied, "No, I have not lied. I came at 6:59 and you told me to move aside. I asked for the bread and the chicken that was fried. You said that I wasn't purified." She then replied, "I wasn't notified. I had no idea you were the bum that cried." Then the teacher sighed, then replied, "This concludes our lesson on false pride." I hope you enjoyed that poem. And if you need to look it up, just search KRS-One, False Pride, and it'll be right there for you. See you later.